Good morning, Vikings. I'm Emerson.
And I'm Chris.
Today's a B-Day. Attention, all freshmen and sophomores and juniors. Do you have any questions about the college application process? Then join us today, April 28th, after school from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. in the screening room. National Honor Society seniors will share their experiences with applying to colleges and answer any questions you may have. Now for some current events with Chris.
Thursday, April 28th. A new study shows that climate change may be increasing the spread of viruses. Research shows that by 2070, cross-species viruses will spread and happen over 4,000 times, which increases the odds that a new virus like COVID might spread to humans. Just another reason to reduce the use of greenhouse gases.
Climate change is one freaky frazzle of not so much fun. Naturally, let's see the weather after that.
Wow, speaking of climate change, Emerson, let's check out some climate-related news, such as these green clouds coming in northeastern Nevada. We don't have to worry about those, luckily. But over here in NorCal, but not our NorCal, we're also having some clouds. But over here in South Lake, we're totally fine as usual. Nothing of interest except in winter. But right now, it's not winter. So let's check out the 5-day. Alright, so today it's going to be a little chilly naturally, but oh well, we'll be fine with highs of 46 and lows of 27, but at least it's going to be sunny all day, hopefully. But it's going to be partly cloudy tomorrow, but it's going to be a lot warmer at 60 degrees, 33 degrees low, with a 1% chance of precipitation, but we don't need to worry about that. But it's going to may rain on Saturday, probably not though. But it's going to be warm all day, with lows of 34, partly cloudy. Where'd my graphics go? They're gone. But here we got 62 highs. It's going to be nice and sunny, really fitting for Sunday. But it's going to be lows of 38. It's going to be less chance of precipitation. But oh, here comes 20% again. Probably not going to rain though. But it's going to be highs of 56 with lows of 32, partly cloudy all day. Now back to the studio, guys.
You know, Tyler, I don't really like clouds. They're always throwing shade. There is an open gym today during lunch in the Gold Gym. Sadly, no ball pit and no drinks will be provided. It'll still be super fun, though.
SDHS's Game Club meets today in Mr. Garcia's room, SV104. Now let's see what's up in culinary with Carly.
Good morning, Vikings. I'm Carly, and I'm here in culinary with
Izzy
and
Itzel.
And today, I'm just going to interview them and ask them about what they're doing in class. What are you guys cooking at the moment?
We're making chicken enchiladas.
Have you ever made chicken enchiladas before?
Absolutely not.
Have you?
I have, actually.
Shoot. What is your favorite thing to cook in this class?
Soup. We have good soup.
Good. And what about you, Itzel?
My favorite thing was the meatball subs that we made.
Perfect. And now I think that's it. Back to you in the studio.
Do I hear rave music?
I'm Lindsay. I'm Riley.
And I'm Costa.
And we're here from ASB to let you know that this Friday, tomorrow at 7 o'clock, is the Blacklight Dance.
Woo!
Tickets are $10 today, and tomorrow at the door they're $15.
And remember, this is actually, or was actually, the most popular dance before COVID-19 hit.
So make sure you get your tickets today in the ASB office, and we'll all see you there tomorrow. Now back to the studio.
You've heard his name. You've seen his face. It's the one and only Aiden Breen, the world's most radical chef, and he's delivering exactly what he promised.
Thank you very much. Yes, it is me, Aiden. But as you can see, we have the polls in. Oh my gosh. So now we know what the most disgusting milkshake is to you guys. So as you can see on the screen right now, we have Spam as the leading one. I personally think it's very good, but whatever. And tied in together, we have vinegar and cottage cheese. Actually, very disgusting. Good decision, guys. Since it is a blacklight thing in colors that are bright pop, such as white, we are going to be tossing in a random flavor. Oh my god, we're putting in milk just so you can actually see it tomorrow. But yeah, very excited to make a milkshake with you guys. Very excited to see who has to drink it, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Whoops, it looks like we've been a little too urgent with Versus Week. It's actually later in May. But you can still sign up for the tournaments early like many people are. You've got volleyball and powder puff football, so check those emails.
Joining us now are two of our fabulous teachers, Melissa Berry and Julie Kane. Mrs. Berry and Mrs. Kane, welcome to the show.
So, why are you guys here today?
Hi, so we're here to bring awareness about fentanyl. Fentanyl is a super scary substance that's just about everywhere now, including our community. Recently, we lost a former student of mine and family friend to fentanyl poisoning. So we want to make sure that you're informed and that you're making safe choices going forward.
Okay, and just to give you a little bit of information about what's happening in our area, last week, the Bay Area Drug Task Force confiscated 92 pounds of illegal fentanyl. And that's about enough to kill 21 million people. Closer to home in Washoe County, the police said that in the past year and a half, everything that they have confiscated has been laced with fentanyl, which means anything that you may be getting out there on the street could have fentanyl in it. Here at home, yesterday, I spoke with an El Dorado County mental health professional, and she said that recently she was evaluating a very young person in our ER, and that person admitted to having smoked marijuana, but said absolutely that they did not take the methamphetamines that showed up in their system, which means that marijuana was laced with methamphetamines. It could have been fentanyl and likely soon will be, which is not good.
And what's really scary about this is that it's no longer about taking too much of something. Young people are dying from taking one pill. Young people are dying from trying or experimenting for the first time. So please pay attention to the video that's following, and please make safe and healthy decisions going forward.
What is inside this vial could kill you almost instantly. In fact, this much would kill you and I if we split it. It's odorless, tasteless, and it's currently being disguised as nearly any drug you can buy off the street. This is fentanyl. Fentanyl is a synthetic opioid that is 100 times stronger than morphine and about 50 times the strength of heroin. Fentanyl has sedative effects and will rapidly slow down a person's breathing. Just a milligram too much of fentanyl can result in hypoxia, a decrease of oxygen to the brain, and can quickly lead to death. Sounds more like a poison than a drug. If you were to ingest fentanyl and live, your body would begin having withdrawals within a few hours. Fentanyl is one of the most addictive substances known to man. It is also rather cheap to produce considering its potency, which is why it is being used in all types of illicit drugs. Pills, cocaine, methamphetamine, MDMA, even some instances of marijuana. Illegal drugs have been forever changed because of fentanyl. The most notable are the fake prescription pills. In 2021, the DEA alone seized over 20 million fake prescription pills made of fentanyl. These pills, designed to look exactly like prescription drugs such as oxycodone, Percocet, Xanax, Adderall, and more, contain nothing but fentanyl and a colored binder and are pressed to look just like the pills you would get from a pharmacy. The difference, though, is a matter of life or death. The DEA has reported over 42% of pills tested for fentanyl contain a potentially lethal dose. So maybe it's not the first pill someone takes, but one shortly after. Over the past few years, there has been enough fentanyl seized to kill every person in the United States. Fentanyl is being found everywhere in almost every drug, but you won't know it's there until it's too late. Your decision to not try a drug is one of the most important decisions that you can make. Over time, pop culture seems to glorify drugs more and more. Drugs have been promoted as solutions to mental health struggles like depression and anxiety. Trying drugs has been normalized as something that is just part of going through life. In reality, it is something that will take your life from you. With fentanyl's increasing prevalence in nearly all drugs today, promoting drug use is one of the most dangerous messages an influential person can communicate, especially to young people. The glamorous lifestyle associated with drug use is a facade. Many famous people suffer brutal addictions behind the scenes, and fentanyl is exposing that truth. More and more great artists, athletes, and talents are falling to fentanyl. With them are many others who fell for the lie that using illicit drugs can solve any pain or problem in your life. It is a lie you must be smart enough to see through. Fentanyl is a death trap that very few escape once they enter into it. Do not be deceived. Fentanyl has turned drug dealers into death dealers, and today's easy access to drugs means that a dealer could be anybody. Most illicit drug sales today happen online and over social media. Many of the drug death stories I've encountered are of teens and young adults who bought a pill or a bit of cocaine and had it delivered to their family's house. A lot of times it was from somebody that they knew. Let's make this clear. It does not matter how well you think you know someone. It does not matter if they tell you the drug that they have is really what they say it is. You both do not know if fentanyl is in that drug until it is too late. Just because you've seen a friend try a drug, or even if you've tried something before, does not mean it's going to be safe. These drugs are not coming from a pharmacy or a lab with quality control. These drugs are being blended together by random people who do not care about you and bagged up for a quick profit. What seems like a safe dose could contain enough fentanyl to kill multiple people simply because of how carelessly these drugs are made. Again, you won't know until it's too late. Fentanyl is now...
That's all for today, Vikings. I'm Emerson.
And I'm Chris.
We'll see you next time.